Number two, I love referrals. And it says, yeah, they know literally every sales professional on earth does too. Do you also love oxygen and food? It says, what to say instead, work a pitch for referrals in your closing process. This will give you a chance to make your case for earning a referral and also make it easy for them to take the next step. So I've gotten referrals and bungled them over and over again. And I'm not proud of that. I don't want you to think that I'm boasting about that, but we'll talk about the word boast. If you give a referral in real estate, like if you say, hey, let's say, for instance, you want to refer me and you say, hey, John did a really nice job with our house. He helped us with a bunch of the questions that we had, and we did really well. Well, is that a reason to call me? What if your house was a gorgeous house anyway, and you decided that you were going to price it right? I mean, that house is going to sell in any market. So there's got to be more to it. And so what people might do is they may talk about the person more than the job. So you should talk to John because he donates money to a charity or donates his time to a charity or because he X, Y, and Z. But you have to be careful with that because you don't want to be a pity project. Okay. You don't want to be like, you should use John because he's really down on his luck and he could, he's just had so many bad things. You should feel sorry for him. And that's why you should use him. I mean, I know agents that do that, but I don't think it's the right way. And so with the referral for me, you kind of have to say, hey, I used John and it turned out really well. He showed me a lot of things in the market that I was unaware of. And I really, really appreciated his help. That's the referral that I want. Just a random referral of like, you should call John. He did the best job on my house ever. Well, what does that really mean? Like, for instance, we were talking about this on Saturday or Sunday. I showed you the house they were asking $300,000 and they got $410,000 for it. Now, do you think that was the agent on the listing side? Do you think that the agent did that good of a job? $110,000 over asking price? Or do you think that the market may have had something to do with it? I mean, that's why I get a little bit uncomfortable with this concept of, well, you should use this person because they're, they did such a great job on my house. Well, I mean, maybe your house was perfect. I mean, I hate to say that, but a lot of people do have really nice houses that would sell in any market. And then other people have houses that are perfectly nice for them, but a little more difficult to market and sell. On the buyer side, I can only take so many buyers at one time. And so, I mean, I try to treat my buyers with the utmost respect and I try to show the buyers all these things I know about the market. But at the end of the day, I mean, I don't know that my buyers would ever know if I was a good buyer's agent or not. I mean, is showing up on time for a showing a hallmark of a good agent? Because I tend to do it, but sometimes sometimes I miss. Sometimes my buyers miss, and we just say like, look, I'll benefit of the doubt type thing. Now, if I was chronically late, that'd be one thing, but that usually doesn't happen. Anyway, my point is the referral thing has been really tricky for me, and it's a way in which I think I've lost a lot of business because if someone gets a referral from me with no context, there's not a whole lot I can do to turn it into my favor because again, what they're looking for is that the vision of what they think a real estate agent should be, whether or not that's true or not. So